This is Sleeping Beauty in front of you. What do you do? So when you see this 8 becoming infinity, it's a description or a definition of time. Someone from Hong Kong. That's why I love Hong Kong so much.
Patrick, good to see you. Welcome to Hong Kong.
Thank you.
一個沉睡咗200年嘅鐘錶品牌，喺2018年咧被重新喚醒咗。2年後咧就攞到被業界譽為奧斯卡嘅日內瓦鐘錶大賞嘅獎項。瑞士獨立製錶品牌 Charles Girardier 創辦人 Patrick 今年初嚟到香港，我有機會同佢交流。今集就同大家一齊去了解呢個令人好奇嘅獨立品牌，聽下 Patrick 有趣嘅鐘錶創業經歷啊！ So this is French name, your brand, right?
Charles Girardier, yes.
Charles
Girardier.
Okay, it's hard for me to pronounce.
That's why we like to say CG watches.
最初見到 Charles Girardier 嘅腕錶咧，總係覺得佢一份古典嘅別緻。原來咧呢個品牌名咧係19世紀一個好有才華嘅錶匠嘅名字。一個2018年先至創立嘅年輕品牌，點解可以追溯到200年前嘅製錶精神呢？呢一切都要從 Patrick 嘅一次博物館之旅而講起。Patrick, can you tell me a bit of your background? What brought you into the watch industry?
I'm actually a wealth manager, so in the wealth management I'm dealing with all kinds of art, pictures, cars, and obviously watches. And I also love literature. I love to read all the novels of Agatha Christie.
Yes.
And then one day I was in England and I thought I really have to go to this museum. There's an Agatha Christie museum, which is actually an old holiday house of Agatha Christie, where she kind of collected all kind of things from the world, and she was collecting many things as inspiration for her novels. She also had some pocket watches as inspiration for the character of Hercule Poirot.
I was being forced into the theory that the murder was committed before 1:15.
When I went in that room where there are some pocket watches, and one of them was Charles Girardier l'Aîné pocket watch. So I thought, wow, how come Agatha Christie is owning this particular pocket watch from this particular watchmaker? Then I researched and found out that yes, he was famous, but he got completely forgotten. I found out there was some other masterpiece in the Museum of Paris, in the Museum of Geneva. And then I continue my discovery, my research. I found out it was possible to buy some pocket watch in auctions. So the first one I got is with the Hunter scene. This is my very first pocket watch. And then I bought this one and other, and today I have 5 pocket watches, living heritage of the talent and immense creativity of Charles Girardier.
So what made you to establish a brand? You just met the watches in 2018.
Yes.
But you established the brand in the same year.
Yeah, much.
Is it too fast?
This is Sleeping Beauty in front of you. What do you do? Kiss her, right? I got very emotional when I saw that actually he got forgotten. It became like my mission, like a waking call.
Is it difficult to gain the right to the brand?
No, it was not that difficult because Charles Girardier, nobody was owning basically the brand since he had no heir since 1839 he died. So you just have to put your name there.
呢個品牌唔係攞咗個錶匠嘅名就咁算嘅，而係好認真去研究究竟前人嘅鐘錶技藝點樣去活化，並延續喺當代腕錶設計當中。Did your pocket watches inspire you when you are designing your watches?
Yes. He had a very special approach to watchmaking, which we call animated art. It means he had painted enamel, but also always an animation on the dial. As you see here, you have a disc turning with the animals jump from one hill to the next. And we thought these are the two DNA factors that we have to integrate in our contemporary watch.
1809呢一款女裝錶嘅錶盤上嘅設計，靈感嚟自懷錶上嘅發條盒嘅雕刻，亦都係一種對前人嘅致敬同傳承。
My thinking was always, if Charles Girardier was here today, what would he do? I don't think he would do something simple like that. He wanted us to do something sophisticated, even improve the NMA. There are two hands composing an 8. It's a very innovative and creative way to have the hands of the second, rather than having just a needle moving around. You have this 8 decomposing. In the middle comes infinity, and then you have the 8 upside down, and then it comes back to the original position. Everything in exactly 2 minutes or 1 minute, you have the 8 upside down. So when you see this 8 becoming infinity, it's a description or a definition of time. What is time? It's actually infinity that we see moving in motion, so we realize time is passing. So that's a beautiful way to just explain what watchmaking is.
From your perspective, infinity in motion means you continue his legacy.
Exactly.
Match X 係品牌最新嘅系列，將品牌兩大 DNA 嘅元素用更加簡潔同現代嘅方式呈現。嗱，標盤顏色好特別嘅，原來用咗大明火珐琅燒製，透過燒製前調整標盤上珐琅粉嘅厚薄分佈，打造出漸變嘅效果。嗱，我就比較喜歡綠色嘅標盤，因為漸變嘅綠色咧效果係最明顯嘅。咁大自然嘅綠色唔係得一種綠色噶嘛，係有深淺噶嘛，所以俾我感覺就好有生命、好有活力咯。你會對邊一種顏色一見鍾情呢？或者你需要嚟親自自己望一望、睇一睇。As an outsider, you have no watch background. I mean, watch industry.
Not serious background. Yeah, correct.
So, any difficulties when you gather all the people or talents from different aspects in the industry? Do they trust you?
The advantage of not knowing everything already, you are going to dare things that maybe others would never dare. So it is an advantage and disadvantage to be completely a newcomer, right? You are more curious, you ask the right questions, you sort of questions everything, and then you take risks that maybe nobody would want to take because you are maybe not so aware. I think the appreciation was that because I was aware that I'm not such a specialist, I gave a lot of freedom to these artisans. And if you give them freedom, they realize amazing things, and that's what happened with the mysterious signature. You see, because you give them freedom, actually, it's not them trusting me, it's me giving them trust. See, it's the other way around. And then they give trust back to me, and it's a circle.
Do you want your brand to be something like Patek Philippe? Wow, everybody chases after, and the price gone up a lot, and the supply always cannot meet the demand.
I'm okay to be a niche. I'm okay to stay small. I don't have a big ambitions. I rather focus on the values. And I think to keep the values, maybe you don't have to have too big commercial ambition.
Are you talking about value? What does it mean for value?
The values in terms of quality of the watch, like when you do an email, you can do 200, 300, but you cannot do 10,000 or 1 million watches, So either you give up an email and this art, or you don't. And I think I prefer to keep doing an email and doing less watches, but doing something special, something qualitative, very high quality.
聽 Patrick 講到佢嘅品牌同創業嘅種種經歷，原來喜歡鐘錶咧有好多種方式嘅，可以買啦，自己去整啦，甚至乎成立品牌啦，去傳承活化咧自己喜歡嘅製錶技術。用神秘主義嚟講咧，會唔會係200年前呢位錶匠超越時空，透過 Patrick 延續佢嘅鐘錶使命呢？
Every one of us, we get this waking call, you know? Something like, I have to do that. Is my mission or is my destiny? Everybody gets a chance sooner or later in his life. And the door is half open and you have to go. You have to go. There's no choice. Don't think too much. Don't think about...
Just follow your passion.
Just do one thing after the next. And it's like the universe is bringing you what you need, one thing after the other.
Lovely. Patrick, 你同香港有咩緣分呢？
4G on the watch, 85, done, bang. He didn't wait so long, maybe he could have gone a little bit higher, but we were so happy. From a Hong Kong collector, thank you so much. That's why I love Hong Kong so much. That's why I came, as soon as I could come here, I did my booster and I'm come here. I did second booster, no problem, I'm coming. No wearing mask, COVID test, no worry, I'll be there.
你又點睇香港嘅市場呢？
Look, when I see how many Rolex boutiques are here, I'm sure at the right place, right? I mean, it's so obvious. I mean, so many Patek Philippe. I mean, what is the success of these brands? Hong Kong has such a contribution. So, I mean, this is so important. And no matter what change they're talking about, and I think Hong Kong is one of the first destinations for watchmaking manufacturer, watchmaking brand. And I'm very happy to really get the brand taking off here, and I'm so happy. Thank you so much for your support and the right and intelligent questions.
Our honor.
Yeah, we like challenges.
Intelligent questions only for intelligent people.
Thank you.